many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Hey, good morning. Happy, what is it? My goodness, Monday already? This is happening. And we're looking at a live shot from Beaver Creek this morning with some snow already starting to fall, 22 degrees outside of our studios and just after 7 o'clock this morning. And good morning, I'm Ashley Prill. I'll be your host here in the studio for the next 2 hours. We also have Chris Armistead out and about. He's going to be exploring our first chair conditions live from Vail Mountain this morning. But before we get into any of that, we have our 96-hour sale going on right now. This is really across Vail Resort. So if you are looking for a great way to save money and of course plan your vacation, maybe you're heading up for spring break, maybe you're heading this way for the Burton US Open as we get into the finals on Friday and Saturday this week, well, why not save some cash while you do it? So for Vail, the rates start as low as $141 a night up to 35% off. So if you go to vail.com or beavercreek.com, you can get those deals right now. And the Burton US Open officially kicks off today. So the athletes will be out there doing some practicing on the slope style jumps, on the half pipe, on the modified half pipe. And so it really is exciting to see some of the best snowboarders in the entire world descending into our backyard. And this will be really kind of their main practice day today. Then tomorrow we have the Junior Jam. And what's really exciting about the Junior Jam is that's when you get to see the next upcoming stars of the snowboarding world. And I had a chance to see, some of them actually competing at the X Games this year. The ones that won last year were competing at the X Games this year. So really exciting to see them progress. And then of course we will be covering the finals. We'll be out there live on Friday and Saturday at Golden Peak from 7 to 9 a.m. with Good Morning Vail. And then right after that, we'll be broadcasting the finals starting at 11 a.m. on both Friday and Saturday. So really excited that that is here and that you are all going to be here for it. Plus, of course, we have the free concerts that will be taking place. Really, really exciting week to be here in the mountains. But let's check in with my co-host, Chris Armistead, and see how things are looking out there.
Thanks, Ashley. Things are looking amazing here. I'm over in Lion's Head, just kind of next to Eagle Bond Gondola and Chair 2 Born Free Express. And as you said, the Burton US Open is kicking off today over at Golden Peak. So I'm going to try and head that way in a little bit. And it's just a lot of practice run stuff, but the athletes will get their legs fresh and get familiar with the course. We are having tons of snow flurries, as you can see. All that snow is dropping behind me, so that may affect that practice schedule a little bit. As as snow flies, they will have a lot of course maintenance to do. But for now, things are looking exactly the way they should here in Vail. It's a winter wonderland. Just want to tell you guys also some stuff about Beaver Creek that's coming up. It runs from Tuesdays through Fridays from now until the end of the season, and that's called the Women's Social Club. It's actually the Women's Social Tours on the mountain, where at 10 a.m. by the base of Centennial, there will be ski ambassadors and ski instructors that will meet you, and it's a totally complimentary event that goes on where they will take intermediate and above ski and riding level people and take them on the mountain and explore a lot more that Beaver Creek has to offer, some stashes that some people might not know about. Another great event up on Beaver Creek Mountain is Allie's Cabin Family Dinners. If you're not familiar, Allie's Cabin is up the mountain, kind of near Bachelor Gulch, and they do a open air sleigh ride from the Ritz-Carlton area. And just an amazing dining experience. When you get there, they have you pop your shoes off at the door as if they were just welcoming you into their cabin, and you slide into these amazing slippers for an evening of dining. Really reasonable pricing. There's kids 12 and under buffet up there at Allie's Cabin. Again, it's just an amazing experience. We have friends that come to Arrowhead every year, and we do the Allie's Cabin dining experience with them. We have a ton coming up later in the show. Dan Smith from Friends of Mountain Rescue will be in talking with Ashley about mountain conditions, anything side country, back country, avalanche gear, and safety precautions. And we have a watch and win later. I'll be up on first chair making some turns. It's going to be a great day here on Monday with Good Morning Vail. And up next, we have a quick weather report for you.
Don't miss coverage of the 2020 Burton U.S. Open Snowboarding Championships. Watch Good Morning Vail Friday and Saturday, February 28th and 29th from 7 to 9 a.m. for athlete interviews, followed by live coverage of the slopestyle and halfpipe finals starting at 11 a.m. TV8's live coverage of the Burton U.S. Open is brought to you by All Points North Lodge, G-Shock, and Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
It's a familiar story. Allergies ruining your sleep and next day too. Taking Zysol at night relieves allergies while you sleep, so you wake refreshed. Plus, it works faster than Claritin and on first dose provides the same relief as Zyrtec at nearly half the size. Be wise all, take Zysol at night.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts.
21 degrees outside of our studio here in Avon. This is a live look over at Keystone at the lake, and you can see that we do have some light snow falling at Keystone as well. And right now we are under a winter weather advisory, and that will be in effect from now until 9 a.m. tomorrow. So what the National Weather Service is saying is that it could be a very blustery day, that we could see those wind gusts up to about 30 miles an hour. And so of course that's going to be reducing some visibility, whether you're going out there to take some turns on the mountain or if you're going to be on the roads. Temperatures topping out in the 20s today, about a 30% chance of snow. So even though we're under this winter weather advisory, we're looking at maybe about 1 to 3 today, maybe another 1 to 2 tonight. So, maybe about 5 inches on the high end of things. And tonight we're looking at a low around 7 degrees. Our sunset at 5:51 p.m. If you're going to be getting out on the mountain today, we're going to be seeing those temperatures in the teens. And again, it looks like, above 9,000 feet or so, we could see a better chance for that accumulation down in town in that 1 to 3 range as far as accumulation is concerned. And then as we look ahead in our forecast, we do have some cold air that is associated with this system that's going to be moving in. So look at this. By tomorrow, our temperatures only reaching into the teens, overnight lows also dropping down to about 1 degree before we start to warm up again for the end of the week. And by the time that we get into Friday and Saturday for those Burton U.S. Open finals, temperatures back in the 30s and 40s. So that's a look at what's happening with that local weather forecast. It's all brought to you by Oakley. Up next, Chris has your conditions.
This resort report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail. Follow us on Facebook for live interviews and mountain reports.
Thanks, Ashley. Let's start with the Vail report since I'm standing here in Lion's Head. So Vail has reported 3 inches of fresh snowfall in the last 24 hours. And if you can see the flakes falling behind me, as I mentioned earlier, it's coming down pretty heavy right now. So tons more in the forecast, at least another 2 to 4. Could be a little bit more in the higher elevations all throughout the day and into tomorrow. There is a winter advisory, and that goes at least until 5 p.m. tomorrow. And right now, Vail's got 195 trails. That's all trails open in all 31 lifts and a 76-inch base. And let's also give you some info about the Beaver Creek Mountain report. So Beaver Creek reported 5 inches of fresh snowfall in the last 24 hours, 150 of 150 trails open, so that's all trails open, and 23 out of 24 lifts open, a 58-inch base currently there. And also, again, lots more snow in the forecast for Beaver Creek here today. And I know we're going to give you some of the Summit County report and snow conditions coming up in a little bit. And we also have Dan Smith, again, from the Friends of Mountain Rescue, coming in to talk to Ashley and giving you all your expertise and advice on anything you might want to carry with you up on the mountain or into the side country or into the back country here in Eagle County.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, outfitters of Vail Resorts professionals. Visit them in Lion's Head to get outfitted for your day on the mountain.
When the mountain tests you, trust is all you have. And trust will set you free.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and may be feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. You know, it's always a pleasure to have our first guest here in the studios, especially on Monday mornings. I look forward to these because I always learn something new. And I'm here with Dan Smith from Friends of Mountain Rescue. Good morning, Dan.
Good morning.
Good to see you. And, you know, Dan, when it comes to getting into the backcountry, you know, it's a little bit different than just getting out there to take some turns like Chris was doing on the resort today.
Yeah,
and, you know, with all of the snow that we've had this season, things are a little tricky out there.
Well, the snow and the wind, there's a lot of thin places that the wind's blown off, and they're dangerous because they can trigger an avalanche because you have less cushion between you and a terrain feature that's holding the snow. And when you cut it, down it goes. If it runs 1,000 feet, that builds up a lot of snow. You've got real heavy slabs in a number of places, and if you're under one of those, meaning downslope from it, and somebody ski cuts it or you remote trigger it, which can happen, it's going to come down. All this snow will come down. You know, it'll melt and sink in, or as we get into spring, it'll just start to come down. The key to survival is not to be under it. So you have to watch out for a lot of things. You have to look at, okay, I'm on this nice flat road with my snow machine and my 4 buddies, and we're all sort of jammed up together because we're stopping to talk to each other. That's a bad idea. String it out. Have 10, 20 meters between people. So if something gets tripped, you're all not going to be taken out. We've had some avalanches over the years next door in Summit County. All 5 people at a party were too close together, and they all got taken out by an avalanche. You need to be aware of what's above you. You might be on a nice 25-degree slope, having a great time, and you decide, oh, let's cut right. You cut right, and now about 1,000 feet above you, you have a great big cornice. Well, you can trigger that cornice from that far below. It can happen. So be aware of what's above you. And stay on those lower slopes, below 30 degrees, and have a good day. Don't push your luck. With snow machines, it's the same way. People high pointing are pushing their luck. And you know, if you push your luck enough, you'll lose it. If you want to do that, go to Blackhawk. When you lose all your money, they'll still buy you a drink. The mountain will not buy you a drink.
No.
They just won't do it.
No, will not.
And
with as far as where we're at right now, you know, obviously we've had, you know, just one. Breckenridge just had the snowiest February on record. We're still not even done with it.
No.
But then we're getting more snow. We have that winter weather advisory in effect today. So as far as those conditions are concerned, where would you send people to kind of check in and make sure that they know what's happening?
CAIC is the first place to go.
And what does that stand for?
Colorado Avalanche Information Center. They investigate avalanches that have had people in them. They keep track of all the data, and they survey. They go out and dig pits. They do all the testing, and then they report. This is, you want to pull it up, this is what you can get off the website. You just Google CAIC, and it'll give you the conditions today. Now that's global conditions. Conditions in Vail and Summit County, for example, is one of the areas. Then when you get to the area, you're going to go ski Uneva Peak, which is the one across from Vail Pass. And it just looks like a great run. You go up through the trees and then come down. Well, when you go through the trees, look at what's out there. Look at that slope. Has it run? Are there cracks in it? Do you hear whumping sounds of snow settling? Get up to the top, dig your pit, check the snow conditions. You know there's a weak layer in there. There's always a weak layer. Where is it? Do a jump test. If cracks run out in the toes and heels of your skis, today's not the day. The biggest thing in avalanche danger is people's heads. People get mentally committed to, oh, I worked so hard to skin up, I've just got to ski it. Well, no, you don't. That mountain's been here for millennia. It will be here for millennia more. If you're a local, hey, you got next weekend, come ski it. If you're a guest, you got your next trip. Don't do things just because you've worked hard to get there. Be able to turn around, be able to say no.
And we're going to stop you
Say
right there
no.
just because we, of course, are out of time, but will you stick around so we can keep talking?
Sure.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more with Dan Smith, and in the meantime, we're going to take a look and see what's happening with the local weather forecast.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Boost Oxygen. Don't let altitude ruin your Rocky Mountain experience. Help is here.
Hey guys, I'm just giving you guys a quick weather report here from Vail. We've got the snow falling, and at 8 a.m. it's going to be 2 degrees right now, and a high of only 10 degrees today. And then tonight it's going to be below at 9 degrees, 9 below, and sunset just at 5:29 p.m. tonight. And then looking at our I-70 map, when I drove in today, the roads were nice and dry, but with the snow coming down, you will want to just take more precaution and just be advised that there will be some icy patches out there, and it might take road crews a little longer to get caught up on things. And just over in Eagle, a high of 20 today, in Avon, a high of 14, in Vail, a high of 12, and in Denver, a high of 21 degrees. Looking at our 5-day weather, we've got snow and partly cloudy in the forecast for tomorrow, and a high of 10 degrees. And then also on Thursday, a high of 20 degrees. Friday, a high of 23 degrees. Mostly sunny on Saturday for that Burton US Open final, high of 30 degrees. And on Sunday, a high of 33 degrees. I'm going to be giving you a quick road report coming up just to let you know a little bit more about what's going on I-70 around Eagle County down to Denver.
This road report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, available on streaming TV services using the YouTube app.
All right, everybody, we're looking at a shot of I-70 right now, and as I mentioned, I drove in from the Eagle area, and it was just a little bit more dry, but now coming down quite a bit. And we have 4 travel alerts to let you know. The Mountain Express lane is closed eastbound 70, and then there are 3 safety precautions just to have at mile marker 275 westbound York Street and at Brighton Boulevard. And then mile marker 178 to 195, we are having some passenger vehicle traction laws in effect, and that also continues all the way between Silverthorne and Bakerville, mile marker 205 to 221. There are 18-minute delays on I-70 right now, given all the snow we have coming down. it is something to consider and definitely a factor on that. So just be advised, make sure you have snow tires, make sure you're slowing down a little bit as you go up over areas like Vail Pass and down to Copper. And then if you're coming in and out of Eisenhower Johnson Tunnel, those are some steep inclines and declines. So you want to be advised and take precaution and make sure you're using those brakes and not riding up on anyone too often. In just a little bit, we're coming up with more Good Morning Vail. And I know Dan Smith has more to talk about for mountain conditions with Friends of Mountain Rescue.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it!
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us!
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it!
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
And let us put you in the spirits.
I'm here with Sarah and Rarity at Beaver Creek, and one of my favorite events of the entire year is your Beaver Creek Snowshoe Series. And Sarah, this is so much fun.
It really is. It's a great chance for people to get up and enjoy the fabulous surroundings we have here at Beaver Creek. And we have a 5K and a 10K across the 3 races during the winter season. So we have everything from people who are really trying to trim that personal best time at the 10K to people just out to enjoy some exercise and the beauty outdoors, and the 5K with the whole family.
But you know, it's so much more than just the race. It's really an entire experience.
It really is. People have the chance to demo snowshoes. So if you're looking for a new pair of snowshoes, it's a great chance to try some out during the race. And then we have our post-race party. So everyone's qualified to win some great raffle prizes. And then we have the meal as well. So it's a full day of fun.
Okay, you have to get signed up. Make sure you don't miss out on this incredible chance to get outside, experience Beaver Creek. beavercreek.com/snowshoe. Don't miss it.
Ready to hit the slopes? Buying or renting the right gear can make or break your trip. Luckily, Outdoor Divas, the nation's first women-specific ski shop, is your expert in women's ski equipment. Our specialized staff has been making women and vacations happy since 2002 with comfortable fit solutions for every shape and size. Swing by our friendly Ski Boutique and let us outfit your vacation with the best gear, geared just for you.
And welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Still here with Dan Smith, just catching up about staying safe in the backcountry. And you know, so we were just chatting off camera about some of the things that you can really do to, you know, like if you do get in trouble and they call 911, which will eventually get to you, and let's say, okay, I'm stuck out there, I call you, then what?
Well, then what? We're probably likely to tell you to stay where you are.
Okay.
We're going to take a look. We get a good ping on your cell phone, or you tell us where you are. We're going to look at the terrain on a map and say, that's pretty safe terrain. You need to stay there till we get to you. And the problem comes, we're 2 hours away by the time we get to somebody that's pretty far back. And you get bored, and you get cold because you're just sitting on your machine shivering. And you've got a shovel. And so, okay, I'll get warm. You start digging the machine out, and lo and behold, you dig it out. And then you leave. And you don't call anybody and tell anybody that you leave. This is a problem for 2 things. One, you leave, you're trying to get out, you get stuck again. That happens to most of us. You get stuck again, only now you don't have any cell phone coverage, and we don't know where you are. So this is going to create kind of a looking situation, a search, and they take time, and you're probably going to be there all night. We're probably going to get you out at dawn. The other thing is, if you get out, we don't know it, you get in your car and you drive home, and you don't call 911 again. We're looking for somebody who is totally not there. You have resources committed to it. You have people at risk. It's cold, it's dark. When it's cold and dark on you, it's cold and dark on the rescue team. Please call when you get out, and just call 911 and tell them, okay, I got myself dug out, everybody can stand down. We love to hear that, because it means you solved your own problem, which is what it's all about, and we can go back and get a cup of coffee. When that doesn't occur, and we're searching for somebody who's either moved or isn't there anymore, it creates a problem. And we've had people that you cannot make them sit still. It happens in summer, it happens in winter. They're absolutely convinced they can find their way out. Well, maybe you can, maybe you can't, and if you can't, we'd really like to know where you are.
Yeah. Okay. So that makes a lot of sense. So stay put. And then really quickly, for people that are going to be going into the backcountry, whether it's snowshoeing, snowmobiling, maybe they're going out, they're taking a hut trip, they're skiing, what are some of the essentials that you would have in your pack?
Shovel, beacon, and probe. Always that, so that you can find others, others can find you. You want enough gear to be out overnight. You have to go into a hut and you don't make it. Well, you've got your hut sleeping bag. Do you have a bivy sack to put it in? Do you have maybe a tarp to make a shelter? Do you have a way to make a fire to stay warm? You have to plan for the worst alternative. And the worst alternative, if you're like me, you're slow. I mean, my times in the huts on 10 miles have gotten worse and worse and worse and worse, and they never were very good. I carry enough stuff that I'm okay by myself all night long. I'm okay with my partner all night long. You have to do that, or you're taking a risk that you really don't need to take. And this is, I usually talk about risks. You can go to Blackhawk and you can take a risk on the wheel, and if you lose, they buy you a drink. If you lose on the mountain, it's a little bit worse than somebody else buying you a drink.
Right. Well, just a touch.
Just a touch.
Well, listen, if you want more information, and also if you'd like to contribute to these amazing humans that are all volunteers, that are the people that are there when you need them the most, where do you send them for more information?
ValeMountainRescue.org.
All right. Dan, thank you so much for being here.
Pleasure as usual.
Pleasure catching up with you. ValeMountainRescue.org is that website. We're going to take another quick break, and then we have a look at what's happening with your weather.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Here's a shot of Vail Pass, and that's the I-70 corridor as you come into Eagle County. And from the looks of things there, it's stacking up, as we like to say. So the snow is stacking up considerably on Vail Pass. Looks like there's definitely going to be a lot of road cleanup happening here in the next few hours to make sure everyone's safe out there. Let's give you guys a quick tip on how it's going to be if you're hitting the mountain and going skiing and snowboarding, or just if you're out there driving. So at 8 a.m., we are looking at temps at 19 degrees right now, and then rising to a high of 26 degrees here throughout the day. And then tonight the temps will drop to a low of 7 degrees and a sunset just at 5:51 p.m., just before 6 p.m. tonight. 1 to 3 inches expected tonight, and currently a 30% chance of snow, although right now it's coming down so hard it feels more like a 100% chance of snow. Looking at our I-70 map here, Eagle's going to be at a high of 31, Avon a high of 24, Vail a high of 22, lots of snow flurries and snow showers across Eagle County, and then Denver's partly sunny, mostly cloudy, and a high of 39 degrees today. And looking at our 5-day forecast, we have more snow expected into tomorrow, high of 16, and then we will finally maybe get a little break in that snow, and mostly cloudy day with a high of 28 on Wednesday, when then the sun will come back for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, which is awesome for the Burton US Open. They always love those sunny conditions, and it's almost, a celebration of the early parts of what feels like spring mountain conditions out there. So high of 31 on Thursday, 36 on Friday, and 41 even on Saturday. Ash is coming up in a second, and she will be giving us the UV forecast.
This UV forecast is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts.
Thank you, Chris. So for our UV forecast, really, it's so important that each and every day while you're here in the mountains that you put on at least an SPF 30. And even though we were expecting to see that snow throughout the day, we have that winter weather advisory in effect from now until 9 a.m. tomorrow. So SPF 30 or above is really going to be just kind of the baseline, if you will. And Supergoop, if you haven't tried it before, their products are so incredible. And they're saying that our UV index is going to be at a 3 today, which is moderate, which is in line with our clouds and seeing that snow. But did you know that they are vegan? They're cruelty-free. They are EU compliant. So they hold themselves to even stricter standards than what's required in the U.S. And they also have some really, really cool products. They have like a sunscreen hand cream. They also have sunscreen eyeshadow. They have some really incredible products that can definitely fit your active lifestyle. So if you want to learn more, you can go to supergoop.com, but you'll find it all over here in Vail and Beaver Creek, and there's a reason, because it's just that good. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back with more Good Morning Vail.
Don't miss coverage of the 2020 Burton U.S. Open Snowboarding Championships. Watch Good Morning Vail Friday and Saturday, February 28th and 29th from 7 to 9 a.m. for athlete interviews, followed by live coverage of the slopestyle and halfpipe finals starting at 11 a.m. TV8's live coverage of the Burton U.S. Open is brought to you by All Points North Lodge, G-Shock, and Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery.
As the region's most preferred orthopedic practice, we specialize in keeping you active and getting you back to the things you love. The physicians at Vail Summit Orthopedics will take care of all your orthopedic needs from head to toe.
There's long been a problem in the treatment of addiction. People go into treatment, they come out. They relapse and go back in, they come out again. It's a revolving door. At All Points North Lodge, we're changing that. With a focus on the root causes of substance abuse, not just the symptoms, plus ongoing life coaching that meets you where you are at any point in life. Let's make sure relapse is a thing of the past. All Points North Lodge, we believe in you.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
This resort report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, available on streaming TV services using the YouTube app.
Here's a look at the snow stake from Breckenridge, and from the looks of it, it got wind loaded all the way up to about 15 inches of fresh snowfall over the last 24 hours. I was checking the Breck conditions on my phone, and it says 13 inches of fresh snowfall in the Breck area at the Breck Mountain from the last 24 hours. But again, that snow stake shows it might have actually gotten in some areas up to even 15 or more, as I'm sure a lot more has been coming down all morning too. So just awesome. If you get over a foot of snow, everyone knows what to do, and it's get out there and throw those skis on and throw your board on, and you've got some POW surfing and some powder adventures on your skis if you're out there. So enjoy that, everyone. The base at Breckenridge is at 85 inches, and currently all 187 trails are open and all 34 lifts are up and running. So again, if you're in Summit County, or maybe even if your trip now is kind of getting extended by a day because of the road conditions or missing your flight, that's not exactly a bad thing. It's never a bad thing on a Monday to call into work and say, I can't get out of town, I got to go skiing some more. Ashley's going to give us a Keystone report and tell us a little bit about Kidtopia over there, which is an awesome family adventure spot.
definitely is. You know, I had my family come out from Florida a couple years back, and we all stayed over at Keystone. And you know, when you stay in the Keystone lodging properties, then a lot of times the kids ski free, which is really amazing. So you want to go to KeystoneResort.com. You know, Keystone is also the place that you want to go to have the longest ski day in Colorado. From Wednesday until Sunday nights, they do their night skiing operation. So you can technically start skiing at 8:30 in the morning and then go all the way until 8 o'clock at night, if that's your jam. And for right now, they have had 7 inches in the last 48 hours, 213 inches season total, and 100% of their terrain is open, which is over 3,000 acres. And right now they have a 60-inch base. They also have 12 inches in the last 7 days over at Keystone. And they are part of that 96-hour sale that we were talking about at the beginning of the show. And their rates for lodging start as low as $99. So especially if you're coming up with some friends, maybe from the Front Range, maybe you're splitting that cost, it just makes it really affordable to come on up and to have a ski adventure. And especially if you have the little ones, Kidtopia, they have so many cool activities that take place throughout the entire season. Many of them are completely and totally complimentary. I would say like 99% of them are that way. And you'll see right here, this is the world's largest snow fort. They also have Ripperooed snow parades, and then they do a lot of, surrounding Mardi Gras, some indoor activities too, especially for the little ones that maybe, need a little break from the outdoors. And then, of course, being that they have nice furry employees over there, the Avalanche dogs, you can meet them on Tuesday afternoons from 4:30 to 5:30. So what a great opportunity to get the camera out, to have a meet and greet, and just to create some memories that are going to last a lifetime. But let's take a closer look at how this Avalanche dog meet and greet happens.
Hi, I'm Mike Currid from the Keystone Ski Patrol, and this is my girl Reagan, training to be a member of our Colorado Rapid Avalanche Deployment Team, the CRAD team, which works with Flight for Life Colorado to go help find people who may have gotten buried under the snow. So we start with some known burials. That might just be me hiding behind a tree. As soon as I go out of sight, she gets released and she'll come find me. And then we have a nice big place session. Good girl, Ray. The next step is to go into a hole, and they start to realize that we want to be looking for people ultimately who could be underneath the snow. We then start to cover up that hole, and that promotes digging for the dog to get in there and play with the toy with the person that's buried. She just thinks that's second nature, and that's what all doggies get to do. But she's pretty lucky because she's the one who actually gets to take that snowmobile and lift ride and gondola ride every single day she comes to work.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
Hey everybody, thank you to the outlets at Silverthorne for sponsoring our weather. And if you're ever heading over there, we have a great promo that everyone should know about that just kicked off this week. And that is a $10 off, and it's a $10 off voucher they'll give you if you go to the Welcome Center and the Guest Service Center over at the outlets at Silverthorne and just mention that you heard about this $10 rebate and coupon from watching Good Morning Vail and TV8. So it's super easy. If you're ever over there and you're ever watching our show, just go stop in at the guest center and say, hey, I saw that there's a $10 off coupon I can claim here. And they love hearing that, and they love tracking that. So just, again, go in and get that discount. Let's give you some quick info for our weather here. We are looking at a temp of 19 degrees coming up at 8 a.m., and then it's going to be a high of 26 degrees. I'm in a snowstorm. The winds are picking up just a bit. And again, it's going to be a powder-filled day out there at all of the resorts. Tonight, a low of 7 degrees with another 1 to 3 inches expected all throughout the night. And here at our resorts at Vail and Beaver Creek, we have 13 degrees for the temperature in Vail, 14 degrees for the temp at Beaver Creek. Keystone is a temp of 18 degrees, and Breckenridge a temp of 11 degrees. And over in Summit County in Breck, 3 to 5 more inches expected. And at Keystone, another 1 to 2 inches or 1 to 3 inches of accumulation expected. Vail 2 to 4 inches, Beaver Creek 2 to 4 inches. So just tons more snow in the forecast. Looking at Tuesday's weather, a high of 16 degrees and then still some snowfall coming into tomorrow. And then Wednesday, a high of 28, and then we'll get the sun coming back for some warmer temps, high of 31 on Thursday, 36 on Friday, and 41 on Saturday for that Burton US Open final over at Golden Peak. It's always great to celebrate that last day with some sunny weather, and it sounds like in the evening for all those free concerts and the nighttime activities for the Burton US Open, we should have some great weather. And here in just a little bit, we have more Good Morning Vail.
Hello. I saw you move in and I wanted to welcome you to the neighbourhood with some homemade biscuits.
Oh, that's so nice.
And a little tip, Geico could help you save on homeowners insurance.
Oh.
Cookies?
Biscuits.
Is there a little nutmeg in there?
Oh, it's my mum's secret recipe.
You can tell me.
It's a secret.
Is it cinnamon?
It's my mum's secret recipe.
Call Geico and see how easy saving on homeowners and condo insurance can be.
I'll come back for the plate.
Head to Bistro 14 for lunch and relax with breathtaking views of Mount of the Holy Cross. This mountaintop eatery is perfect for the whole family, with a kids menu, ski in, ski out access during lunch, and also open for dinner by riding the Eagle Bond Gondola. Vail, like nothing on earth.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
You know, like Chris was just talking about a few minutes ago, the Burton US Open, it officially starts today. We have the athletes coming in to do some practicing today. Tomorrow is the Junior Jam. And then Wednesday and Thursday, we start going into the elimination rounds for slopestyle and then also for halfpipe. And then Friday and Saturday, we have the finals. And a couple athletes that you want to put on your list of people to be watching. Number one is Miss Maddie Mastro. This girl, you might recognize her from some new Land Rover commercials that have just come out. She also is very well known for winning the Burton US Open last year. So here's the thing, she, on her very last run, on her very last hit, she threw a double crippler, which I believe you're about to see here in just a second. And it's the first time that it was ever done in a competition by a woman. It was unbelievable to watch her pull this trick off. And this is something that you can see, I mean, the excitement, the sheer excitement that happened at the bottom of the pipe. She was tackled by her family members. This was a huge battle. She and Chloe Kim were just kind of trading punches, if you will, like hypothetical punches. But the competition was unbelievable to watch. And then Maddie threw this trick that had never been done before in the pipe, and the crowd went nuts. I was standing down at the base with Barrett Christie, who, if you know about women's snowboarding, she basically is like the founder of what we know of for women's snowboarding today. And both of us were so emotional. It was absolutely incredible. So Maddie, she won last year, guaranteed she is back and ready to defend that title this year. Now, someone else who is endlessly impressive and happened to just have tied Shaun White's record for the most medals in the X Games is Mark McMorris. So he ended up getting on the podium this year at X Games once again, very familiar with seeing him on that podium. And so as a result, he now has as many X Games medals as Shaun White does, which I believe is 18. Now, you'll see Mark McMorris on that slopestyle course just setting the standard for what is expected. And this guy, I think more impressive than him being able to throw these incredible tricks back to back to back and obviously come up with innovative things each and every season, is the fact that Mark has had, if you Google him, his story it's unbelievable. The amount of things that he's had to get back up from is absolutely amazing. So when it comes to his mentality, when it comes to overcoming challenges, there's nobody better. And really, if you're looking for some inspiration today, Google Mark McMorris and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But really excited to see him for the Burton US Open, and also just all of the athletes right here in our very own backyard. But let's take a look at how everything went down last year.
Welcome to the 2019 Burton US Open Snowboarding Championships,
37th year of the Burton US Open, longest running snowboarding contest in the world.
It's good to be Zoe Sadowski-Sinnott, winning the sport's most prestigious title.
Backside triple cork 1440.
Are you kidding me? The entire field tackling Red Gerard. The soul of snowboarding himself, Danny Davis.
We got a victory lap coming our way for Scotty James.
His first ever Burton US Open title.
Double crippler, and she puts it down.
Maddie Mastro, the double crippler, getting the fans on their feet.
For over 60 years, Warren Miller has captured the spirit of the mountains and the culture of snow sports. Tune in to TV8 Daily at 3 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. for timeless Warren Miller films presented by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
Join us at Vail Public Library and engage your senses weekly with gentle yoga, group meditation, or Zumba as part of our Healthy Lifestyle series. Check out the Tech Studio, our very own makerspace. Explore, create, collaborate, and invent in a safe and supportive environment. Connect with a variety of performers, musicians, authors, historians as part of our evenings of engagement. We also offer summer reading programs for all ages. We offer a variety of activities for the younger set, including Reading Buddies, a one-on-one reading experience, Robotics Club, and our Kids Create programs. Vail Public Library is your public library. There's something for everyone, and we hope you'll visit us very soon.
This weather report is brought to you by Beaver Creek Presents Extraordinaire, Afternoons of Wonder in Beaver Creek Village.
Here's a shot of Gondola 1, and as it looks right there at Gondola 1, it's just as snow-filled as it is over here in Lion's Head, so it's coming down here in Vail, everyone. Winds are even picking up pretty considerably, so this storm is blowing pretty hard. Thank you to Beaver Creek Resort Club for sponsoring our weather. And let's just give you a quick look at the 5-day forecast. So for tomorrow, it's going to be a high of 16 degrees and more snow still expected throughout the day tomorrow. Snow flurries, and again tonight even another 1 to 3 coming into tomorrow morning. So there could be plenty of powder out there in the morning if you're lucky enough to go out and enjoy that on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, partly cloudy with a high of 28 degrees. And then by Wednesday, it's going to be by Thursday, mostly sunny with a high of 31. On Friday, a high of 36 with full sun out there. And then on Saturday, also mostly sunny with a high of 41. We've got more Good Morning Vail in just a little bit.
Once you get your fill on the hill, located just steps from the skier bridge here at the base in Lion's Head, you're gonna find El Sabor Restaurant. El Sabor Restaurant is one of only a few restaurants here in the Vail area that offers truly ski-in and ski-out dining. They have grab-and-go burritos every morning for breakfast, unforgettable and affordable lunches, and an outstanding dinner menu. Let's head into the kitchen now and find out what the staff is serving up. Let's go. Mikey D, thanks for letting us come into the kitchen today at El Sabor.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Glad to have you.
So your menu is pretty unique, and you have some new offerings that you're incorporating. What are you going to make up today?
Today we're going to make our daily special, which is going to be catfish tacos.
Catfish tacos. What
Delicious.
a good idea. Sounds delish. Do you want to walk us through the process?
Sure can.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right, here we go. So we start with some catfish fillets.
Okay.
We soak them in buttermilk. Then we have our flour mix: flour, salt, pepper, paprika, a little cayenne.
Okay.
Right? So once they've marinated, we're going to put them in the flour and just coat them nice. Once you have them coated, they go right to the fryer.
Okay.
Put our basket in.
Yep.
Take our fish, and you want to get it 1,000, 1,000. This way it doesn't stick to the bottom.
Oh, got you. Now, these are thin fillets. They probably cook pretty fast, don't they?
They do. They'll be done in about 1.5 to 2 minutes.
Okay.
Right to the texture we want for tacos. And once they're done, we're going to hang them out, let them dry off for a minute. Now we're ready for tacos.
Okay, Mike, 1.5 minutes for the catfish in the fryer until they float.
That's
Let
correct.
them dry off, and now the final preparation in the plating.
We have some tortillas here that we kind of cooked, so they got a little bit of a bubble in them, gives them a little crunch, but yet keeps them soft.
Okay.
We prefer to use corn tortillas. Then we're going to take habanero slaw and put that on the bottom. Take our pieces of fish, lay them in there nice and pretty. We're going to put some roja aioli on there.
What's the flavor behind the roja aioli?
So the roja is one of our sauces that we use for enchiladas. It's made from a guajillo chili. Then we're going to add some cotija cheese. Just a little bit. It's pretty pungent, so you only want to use a little.
Okay.
And finish with cilantro for color and flavor, freshness. And that, catfish taco.
Oh, that looks so good. I got to taste that right now.
All right, let's go eat them up.
Sounds good. Beautiful out here on the back patio, Mike. We're overlooking the skier bridge right next to Gore Creek, and the food looks great and smells even better. So these are the catfish tacos. What else did you bring out?
Well, we have a great burger menu. We do sandwiches every week from different regions of the country, and we do daily specials just like the catfish tacos, and we also feature handcrafted cocktails.
So Mike, these are made from scratch every day?
Every day.
So good. If people want to find out more about El Sabor, make a reservation, check it out, what would you recommend?
Visit the website, elsaborvail.com.
Okay.
Friend us on Facebook or follow us on Instagram.
I love it. Thanks for having us here today, bud.
My pleasure, Mark.
I love it. All right, once again, this is El Sabor in Lion's Head, and this is the local dish.
First Chair is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Hey everybody, I'm standing right here by the welcome sign of the Lions Head Village. And this is right where buses drop you off. And also right next to the edge of Dobson Ice Arena. So Dobson's just a quick walk off to my left over there. I'm giving you guys a quick tour of the Lions Head Village before I head up and get a few laps in. Man, it's definitely a whiteout out here. That's all I can say. And just amazing to be out in a snowstorm like this. I kind of love it. It's just the best type of winter conditions you could ever have. Here's some info on the Burton US Open. And if you want to check out their website, definitely go to it and you will get a lot more info about all the events coming up.
When the mountains are your office, professionals choose Helly Hansen Gear. At the Helly Hansen store in Lions Head, our professional staff can help you gear up like the pros. From our versatile layering systems and technologies to help keep you comfortable on your adventures, to our colorful and stylish casual collections, we have everything you need to keep you feeling alive. When you wear our gear, you feel what the pros feel.
It's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying wow.
New Doritos Flamin' Hot Limon.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
You are looking at a live shot from Vail Village right now. You can see that snow coming down in droves. We are currently under a winter weather advisory from now until 9 a.m. tomorrow, and it's no wonder after looking at a shot like that. Now, we're only expecting to see, maybe an inch to about 3 inches down in town, but above that 9,000 foot mark, which Vail and Beaver Creek both sit right around 8,100 feet. Good chance of seeing a lot more than that. And of course, with that limited visibility, with the blowing snow, the National Weather Service is saying that we could see wind gusts up to about 30 miles an hour. That can make travel really tricky out there. So you want to make sure that you are taking it nice and easy, that you're giving yourself extra time to get out on the roads today. And temperatures topping out in the 20s for our daytime highs. Now for this evening, we drop down into the single digits around 7 degrees, and we could see an additional 1 to 3 inches tonight as well. And this system, again, we're under that winter weather advisory until 9 a.m. tomorrow. So it's going to continue throughout the evening. And if you are going to be on the roads, give yourself some extra time. Maybe try to avoid the mountain passes if you can. Temperatures will be in the 20s for Vail and for Avon, 31 out in Eagle, and then down along the Front Range today, temperatures in the upper 30s. For our extended forecast, this snow continues through tomorrow and then starts to taper off a little bit, but it's also bringing in some cold air with this system. So you can see our daytime high tomorrow, 16 degrees. It's going to be pretty chilly, and our overnight low right around 1. So then we start to see things warm up a little bit. And by the time that we get into the finals for the Burton US Open on Friday and Saturday, temperatures back in the 30s and 40s and mostly sunny skies. So that's like what's happening with that local weather forecast. Hour number 2 headed your way next.
summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I am here in Lion's Head just by the Eagle Bond Gondola, ready to head up and make some turns in just a little bit. And as you can see, it's going to be some powder-filled turns as we have tons of snow falling right now. There's at least expected 2 to 4 inches right now throughout the day, and potentially another 1 to 3 inches of snowfall tonight. So lots more snow in the forecast as there's been a winter advisory at least until 9 a.m. tomorrow, and potentially that could even extend further into Tuesday. Let's talk about some of the fun stuff coming up at Beaver Creek, which is a great event for ladies, and that is the Women's Social Tour, which is a complimentary event that runs all throughout the week from Tuesdays through Fridays from now until the end of March. And just an awesome event with ski ambassadors that will meet you at 10 a.m. right by the base of Centennial. So ski ambassadors and ski instructors will take the intermediate and above skiers and riders up for more mountain exploration. Another great event is the Alley's Cabin sleigh rides that will take you straight up to Alley's Cabin for some amazing family dining experiences. They have a great kids 12 and under buffet up there, and it's an open air sleigh ride that departs in the evening from the Beaver Creek Village. And again, just a beautiful, amazing dining experience. When you get there, they have you pop your shoes off and slip into some amazing slippers, and it makes you feel like you've really stepped into someone's on-mountain cabin for some amazing culinary experiences. And in just a second here, Ash is going to be telling us about Vail's 96-hour sale that's coming up here. So that's a great event, and you do want to capitalize on those deals.
Hey, yeah, that's right, Chris. I love a good deal, especially when it comes to booking a ski vacation. So this is really Vail Resorts wide. So whether you are coming over here to Vail or Beaver Creek, maybe you want to go over to Keystone or Breckenridge, there's some great deals to be had, but only, as the name would suggest, for 96 hours, right? So for Vail, it's up to 35% off. Rooms start around $141 a night. Over at Keystone, even more affordable, starting at $99 a night. So what you need to do is go to your resort of choice, get on their website, and then you can log into those lodging deals. But don't miss it. This would be a great time to even book a hotel room for this upcoming weekend, as we have the Burton US Open in town. So officially today, the Burton US Open begins with practice for the athletes for slopestyle and for halfpipe, for the modified halfpipe. And then as we get into tomorrow, we have the Junior Jam. Then we go into the elimination rounds on Wednesday and Thursday, and then the finals will be taking place on Friday and on Saturday. And we are going to be out there live at Golden Peak on both Friday and Saturday from 7 to 9 a.m. And it's all because of our sponsors. So we have G-Shock, we have All Points North Lodge, and also Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery that are all supporting our coverage of the Burton US Open, which is bound to be just so incredibly special and so exciting to see some new things taking place this year. Also, of course, the live music that all kicks off on Wednesday night with Luke Matrani. So it's going to be a great time. We're so glad that you will hopefully be joining us. And what's amazing about it too is that to spectate and to be up close and personal with these athletes that typically you only see at the Olympics or at the X Games, they're going to be right in our backyard, and it's completely free to spectate. It's so cool. More details about the Burton US Open. Of course, we also have another look at what's happening with that local weather forecast and that winter weather advisory, and so much more still headed your way in hour number 2.
Let us put you in the spirits. A-Bond Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it!
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us!
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it.
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the local favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
Meet Kelly. Kelly's kitchen needs updating. She could go to Denver, or she could skip the drive and shop locally at Select Surfaces in Avon. With a wide variety of tile, wood floors, carpet, laminate, and blinds, as well as help from in-house designers. Select Surfaces has everything you're looking for, including outstanding customer service. Find great selections, service, and materials to meet every budget at Select Surfaces in Avon.
Vail and Espanol magazine. Write your success story. 100 elegantly printed pages will show your product in a massive but personalized way to allow your business to grow in a preferred and exclusive brand. Advertise in Vail and Espanol magazine, a window to the world with a Latin taste.
As the region's most preferred orthopedic practice, we specialize in keeping you active and getting you back to the things you love. The physicians at Vail Summit Orthopedics will take care of all your orthopedic needs from head to toe.
Don't miss coverage of the 2020 Burton U.S. Open Snowboarding Championships. Watch Good Morning Vail Friday and Saturday, February 28th and 29th from 7 to 9 a.m. for athlete interviews, followed by live coverage of the slopestyle and halfpipe finals starting at 11 a.m. TV8's live coverage of the Burton U.S. Open is brought to you by All Points North Lodge, G-Shock, and Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery.
This weather report is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops. We'll see you out there.
I think the National Weather Service was accurate in their forecasting today when they said it was going to be blustery. That's a live look at what's happening in Vail Village at the moment. So, wow. But good news though, we haven't had any alerts as far as any delays on the highways. We haven't had any alerts saying that we're going to have some late openings for the mountains. So things are still looking really good out there, and temperatures will eventually be reaching into the 20s. Now we could see those wind gusts up to even about 30 miles an hour, as you saw from that shot right there. I mean, that wind is blowing around big time this morning. So that will of course factor into how chilly it feels for you on the mountain. So just make sure you dress accordingly today. Probably have that face mask. Good idea to have the hand warmers with you today. And then looking at what's happening tonight, our low drops down to about 7 degrees, and this is at the base of Vail Mountain, so right around 8,100 feet. So both Vail and Beaver Creek sit at the same elevation. But then let's say you're going to Edwards or Eagle, a little bit warmer just because we have those lower elevations, but not by a whole lot. And we're still looking at that snow continuing overnight tonight. We have that winter weather advisory in effect until 9 a.m. tomorrow. And for those mid-mountain conditions, temperatures in the teens today, and then maybe about 2 to 4 today, another 1 to 3 this evening. And the bulk of that snow really happening above 9,000 feet. So down in town, we may not be seeing as much accumulation, which is pretty typical for our storm systems. And then we have some cold air that's moving in with this system. So by tomorrow, our temperatures only reaching into the teens, overnight lows right around 1 degree. It's going to be a chilly one. And then as we head into Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we are looking at sunshine and temperatures warming up as we get into the end of the week. So great time time to get out there for those free concerts. Wednesday night, we have Luke Matrani kicking things off at the Solaris stage at 6 o'clock. So be a nice evening, especially compared, if you look at, 1 degree compared to 17 degrees overnight. So things will be looking really good as we head into the Burton US Open finals and really the thick of the Burton US Open. But it's all brought to you by Christie Sports. If you need to get out there and get geared up for any kind of conditions, they have 4 locations here in the Vail Valley. Up next, we're going to send things on the mountain with Chris to find out exactly what it looks like firsthand.
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
All right, yes, Ashley, this is the first-hand look. I am on the Eagle Bond gondola, and it's pretty much a whiteout, and you described it accurately. It is blustery. So the winds are blowing, the snow's flying for sure, and in general, it's a blizzard out here, no doubt. Just a quick report on conditions. Vail's base is at 76 inches right now. Again, 3 inches of snowfall reported in the last 24 hours. I'm guessing up in higher elevations as you head towards blue sky, it's going to be actually a lot more above that snow stake. And all 31 lifts are running, all 195 trails are open, and it's just a powder-filled day out here. And we're going to take a quick break, and then I'm going to get my snowboard on and make some turns, and we're going to give you a quick look at one of the best plumbing services here in the Valley. That's PSI Plumbing. They do awesome work if you're ever in need.
Great runs start at Christie Sports. A custom boot fit elevates your comfort and performance. Before heading out, have a seat with an expert boot fitter at Christie Sports. Come in today. Christie Sports. We'll see you out there.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
I have Tegan Davis here with me with the Eagle Valley Library District, and the library is no longer just about books. You guys have a whole digital experience.
We do. So you can hop online through our website, evld.org, and you can check out ebooks, audiobooks. We also have digital magazines. We have digital music that you can download. You can download up to 5 songs a week that you get to keep, and it's the whole Sony music collection, so there's a lot of music there. We also have our streaming channels, which is Acorn TV, which is all British dramas, movies, and then we also have great courses. So if you want to step up your game, learn a little bit, we have great courses that you can stream, as well as our Spanish novella channel, so you can watch a bunch of Spanish dramas. And then we also have Tumble Books, which is for little kids to experience books online as well that are animated, and they can also work on their reading skills.
That is fantastic. Go check it out at the Eagle Valley Library District.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. One of the defining qualities of our community are the numerous locally owned and operated businesses. We're spotlighting one today that's headquartered in Edwards. It's PSI Plumbing, and joining us is their owner, Jim Harper. Good morning, Jim.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Well, tell us a little bit about PSI. How'd you guys get your start, and how long have you been in the Valley?
You know, I'm originally from Boston. Came to Colorado in '91. And we've been in the Valley since '97, and we've been in business since the year 2000, so about 18 and a half years now.
That's incredible. And I'm assuming you've grown quite a bit over that time.
Quite a bit, yeah. We now have about 36 people total, 28 technicians in the field. So yeah, it's been really good growth. It's been a great place to work and live. We're very happy here.
Tell me a little bit more about your technicians, because these aren't some folks who just walk in off the street and apply for a job. They require a lot of training.
You know, they do require a lot of training. So we try to hire very experienced people, and then what we'll do is we'll go out and we'll find young kids today that want to learn the trade, want to get hands dirty, and make a great living and have a lot of fun, right? Because what we do is a lot of fun. You're not bored, you're not stuck inside of a bank working somewhere or looking out a window, you know, doing paperwork. You're out every day going from job to job, right? So we recruit a lot of young guys locally, and we train them from the ground up. You know, we bring them in here into our training facility. We will teach them how to rebuild faucets. We teach them how to tear apart a hydronic boiler like this. And you know, the advantage of that is really, you know, they're gonna make their mistakes in here, okay? And when they come to your home, they're already experienced, they've already worked on the equipment, and they've worked on it from our standpoint, how PSI wants to see it done, right? So we make sure that they're consistent with our standards for the homeowner.
So tell me a little bit about your territory. How far do you guys range in Eagle County?
So right now in Eagle County, we cover from Gypsum to East Vale, and then we also service some of Frisco and Silverthorne. We have a pretty good base in Copper Mountain. You know, it's a pretty good size area.
So you're the guys we call if we're thinking about doing a remodel, but also if something goes wrong, especially in the middle of the night.
That's correct, yeah. That's really where we have our strong point is we are in a service retrofit business. We'll come to your house 24/7, 365. You know, when something goes wrong at 3 o'clock in the morning, we're typically the only people that answer, okay? A lot of people say they have 24/7, but when you make the call, you know, we have a live technician that answers your phone call at 3 o'clock in the morning, and we send them out to your house. That's what we do.
So give me a little bit more idea of what you guys do, because it's more than just pipes and sinks.
Yep, so we do drain cleaning, which includes run and snake equipment, clearing blockages. We do maintenance jetting, which is where we use high pressure water to clean out a sewer line or a home's plumbing system. We do pipe thawing, we do pipe bursting, we do spray lining for commercial applications, we do septic pumping, we do hydrovac work. We have the only hydrovac unit in the valley. We do hydronics, we do radiant heat, snow melt, we do forced air, we do furnaces, air conditioning, right? We do a lot of water quality today. We specialize in doing water filtration, softening, carbon filtration, point of use RO systems, whole house RO systems. You know, really we run a gamut. We can do air quality in the home, which is a really, really big deal.
Jim, it's been great talking with you today. You guys are located in Edwards. Where else can people find you online?
You know, psivale.com. Also, the number is all over the side of our trucks, 926-0500. You know, and it says on every one of our trucks, you know, we're here to provide the best possible service, period. And that's kind of our goal every day.
Thanks so much, Jim. Stay tuned. We've got more Good Morning Vail coming your way.
This weather report is brought to you by the Eagle County Regional Airport. Get flight information at flyvail.com.
This is a shot of the Glenwood Wave, as it's known. This is down in the river in Glenwood, just before the bridge. And in the summertime, there's a lot of guys that hop on their surfboards and go and catch that wave break off in the Glenwood Wave. It's amazing what a difference the weather is down in Glenwood, and that's just only about a 45 minute drive west of the Vail area. So just incredible what a difference a little bit of drive time makes as you head west and away from this snowstorm. Thank you to Eagle County Airport also for sponsoring our weather. And currently, I'm not too sure if there's any delays at Eagle Airport, but with the wind and snow, there could be due to visibility. So currently, our weather forecast is going to give us a look at 19-degree temperature currently. Feels like a little colder with the wind chill, and a high of 26 tonight, or I'm sorry, a high of 26 today. And then tonight, a low of 7 degrees with another 1 to 3 inches expected tonight. And if we're looking at our I-70 map, definitely just be careful on those roads because conditions are changing rapidly. And in Eagle, it's a high of 31, Avon a high of 24, Vail a high of 22, and Denver a high of 39, with Denver seeing maybe only the chance of snow or a chance of sun in the area. Our 5-day forecast is more snow tomorrow, high of 16, then partly cloudy on Wednesday, high of 28, and then mostly sunny throughout the rest of the week as temps rise back into the 30s and as high as 41 on Saturday for that Burton US Open final. So weather is going to start looking better, and well, I can't say better. I actually love these storms, and I think tomorrow morning just will be an amazing powder day out there. Now it's setting up to be an amazing powder day, and we have a bunch more Good Morning Vail and a watch and win coming up, and Ashley's giving us the tips on your lens of the day for all your goggle needs.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years.
Yeah, that's right, Chris. So for your goggle needs today, clearly with that snow just blowing around like crazy, we have that winter weather advisory in effect until 9 a.m. tomorrow. You're going to want to have the best lenses to see in these conditions. And so you're going to want to make sure you have a low light lens and something that really allows you to see that peripheral, which, you know, with the Dragon NFX2, not only do they have the Luma lens, which helps you to see the contours of the mountains, but then they also have this frameless design that's been patented. And this particular goggle I really chose because it's the Jossie Wells signature model. And Jossie Wells, if you're not familiar, he's one of the most prolific action sports athletes on the planet. Now, granted, Jossie is a skier, but when it comes to competing, this guy is one of the few that's ever medaled in slopestyle, in big air, and in half pipe at the X Games. Very, very difficult to do something like that. And I guarantee that he has some friends that are going to be here at the Burton US Open that are, you know, that he's going to be supporting. And, you know, with Jossie, not only does he have great skills when it comes to being on the mountain, but he also has great style, which is why you also have this other lens that comes with this set. So you have this for Saturday when we're expecting to see those beautiful sunny skies and those temperatures in the 40s. So this is going to be perfect for those highlight days. And then of course, when you have that black on black design with the strap that he has, it's just very, very Jossie. He loves to have all black. He loves to black beanies, black, you know, turtlenecks. I don't know if he wears turtlenecks, but he really is known for his style on and off the slope. So the fact that this is his signature line means you're going to be looking good and feeling good, especially for the Burton US Open. And if you want to try it out in person, head on over to the Goggle Bar or to any one of the Eyepieces of Vail locations. They have several throughout the valley. They even have a brand new one in Snowmass this year. But a great value on this whole setup. And then of course, you're just going to be looking good too. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail.
As the region's most preferred orthopedic practice, we specialize in keeping you active and getting you back to the things you love. The physicians at Vail Summit Orthopedics will take care of all your orthopedic needs from head to toe.
When the mountain tests you, trust is all you have. And trust will set you free.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henridan, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Hey everybody. It's a snowstorm out here, but I want to go make a few turns and go down to Chair 2, the Avanti lift. So if you guys want to come with me, super windy. Totally understand that some people might want to wait a little bit before they head out, but I'm out here, so I'm going for it. Let's give you some info on some other great events coming up in the Vail area in just a few weeks. So one of them is Pink Vail, and that's going on March 28th, which is just an amazing event put on by Vail Health, and all of the registration and donation benefits are for cancer patients. So Pink Vail, everyone comes out, gets dressed up in pink, and it's just an amazing on-mountain experience with lots of fun events at the on-mountain lodges or at the on-mountain restaurants, and there's live music and just a lot of fun skiing and snowboarding events that it's all Pink Vail. And then one other one I want to tell you about is the Powabunga Festival that's going to be taking place during the last weekend in April for the Vail Mountain area to be open. So go on powabungafestival.com, and that's just a great festival that started last year, and this is the second year of it. And it's just going to be some awesome music to kick off in celebration of the season. So I'm going to make some turns here. We've got the wind blowing pretty hard, but man, I'll tell you, there's a lot of snow out here. And coming up in just a little bit, we've got Ashley giving us a lot more from the studio.
A little bit more calm here in the studio. Definitely, that wind is really getting up there. The National Weather Service said, wind gusts up to about 30 miles an hour today. So I think we're already seeing that with Chris out there. But something that we are all looking forward to now that we're starting to see those longer days and we're coming up on daylight savings time is spring break. I know it's kind of hard to believe when you're looking at conditions like that, but coming up on March 7th, Beaver Creek Extraordinaire presents Bloom. And this is your opportunity to not only get out there and take those fresh turns on the mountain, but then to really extend your day down into the village, and it just creates some memories that will be guaranteed to last a lifetime. And what they do is they have all kinds of really cool opportunities for you to bond with your family, live music, there's some really cool performers, and it's all complimentary. So that just makes it even more special. Great chance to get the camera out to capture those moments and just really create some very, very unique experiences. So again, that starts March 7th and it goes through the 28th. And then if you are going to be planning to come here for spring break, might as well save some money while you do it. We are officially in our 96-hour sale right now. So this is good for Beaver Creek, for Vail, for Breckenridge, for Keystone. And what you want to do is go to beavercreek.com and make sure that you get on there in the next 96 hours, because otherwise you're going to miss out on these great deals. So like for instance, in Vail, there's some lodging deals that start as low as $141 a night. Over at Keystone, $99 a night. So there's some really good deals to be had. And especially, if you're bringing friends and family, maybe you're going to be traveling with another family, and then you can split some of those costs up. It can really be a huge savings. So 96-hour sale, don't miss out on that. beavercreek.com is the website to find out more about Bloom and also the other great activities that they have headed your way for the springtime. We're going to take another look at what's happening with that local weather forecast. We are under a winter weather advisory until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. I have a feeling you'll be able to see why coming up with these next few shots.
This weather report is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts.
sunshine for the end of the week, but this right here, this is a live look from patrol headquarters at the top of Beaver Creek Mountain, and we're just now getting alerts from both Vail and Beaver Creek that there are some significant delays that will be taking place, especially for the back bowls of Vail, getting those open, and then also for quite a few chairs on Beaver Creek Mountain as well. So today might be a good day to go grab some breakfast, maybe have that second or third or fourth cup of coffee, and then make sure you're going to vailandbeavercreek.com to get the latest information on those lifts and what's going to be open. Another great resource is Vail on Twitter. They do a lot of really great updates, Vail Mountain updates on Twitter, so you can get those that up to the minute information. But just know that we are starting to get those delays coming in about the chairlifts not going to be open right at 8:30 this morning. So we don't want you to get out there and be disappointed. So go get yourself some delicious breakfast, kick back, relax, hang out with us until 9 o'clock. And then, but good news though, we haven't seen any traffic alerts along I-70 yet. We'll keep you posted as we continue through our next little journey of Good Morning Vail. We are live until 9 a.m.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
You probably won't launch hurricane-force projectiles at your truck bed.
Watch me! Watch me! I got it! Watch me! I got it! Hey!
But it's nice to know you can. Introducing Carbon Pro. If it can handle a hurricane, it can handle you. Only on the GMC Sierra.
And I'm super bad.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. If you are looking at updating your home and not breaking the bank while you do it, Nest Furnishings is the place for you. It's like a treasure hunt every time you go in. And I'm here with the curator, Patty Cootie. Patty, it's so good to have you here.
Thank you. It's fun to be here as always.
I mean, I have a story to tell about Nest. So I just recently bought my first place. My fiance and I, we combined our households and we had 2 couches. So
Yep.
I needed to sell mine. Well, of course, I went to Nest to consign it. Less than 24 hours, Patty. Less than 24 hours, and you sold my couch.
Story. That's a
Amazing.
great story. Yeah, we like to make people happy, and I'm glad we did you.
Yeah.
It's always interesting there, and I wanted to talk a little bit about our consigning. We all you have to do is give us a phone call, and we'll either, if there are a lot of pieces that you want to consign, Rob will come out and take a look at the pieces and go over it with you. We will pick them up for free, and bring them into the store and put them on the floor, get them sold, and send you a check, just like we did with you.
So easy.
So yeah, it's quite
so
easy to do.
convenient. It really is.
Yeah.
It made it so much easier for our move and to be able to have that extra cash.
Yep.
So nice. And we're looking at this beautiful dining set. Talk about
Yeah,
this.
I brought in some pictures today that are just a variety of what you can find in our store. This is a gorgeous dining table, chairs, and you can even notice the rug on the floor, as well as the decor on the table. So we sell a little bit of everything. If you're looking to buy or if you're looking to change up your house, we've got it there for you. So it's it's a lot of fun that way. It's always different.
Definitely.
And this just shows a variety of the things in the store. This is a log dresser. Beautiful, custom made, great condition. We have everything from log furniture to contemporary pieces, to really contemporary chandeliers. You name it, we have it. So come by and see us.
Oh, definitely.
Yes.
And some of the artwork is also in my home from Nest.
Yes.
Beautiful artwork.
The artwork is great fun.
Speaking of couches, you always get different sizes, shapes.
This is a really cool little, slight turn sectional. It's 2 pieces. Again, very contemporary, really fun, very neutral colors. So it can go in really any room. It's just, a great piece. And we have coffee tables to match it. And this dining table, so this is 2 plate glasses with a shattered piece in the middle that is supposed to be shattered.
Wow.
So it's very contemporary, very sleek. We've got it paired with some beautiful leather contemporary chairs that are just in great shape as well. So, we've got a little bit of everything. Whether you want log or contemporary, we have it. And this is just a fun, I love this. It's a chase, a 2-ended chase, and it's just fun to put in front of a fireplace or at the foot of your bed. It's just a great piece to just, kind of spruce up a room. This is a sofa. I believe it's a Henredon sofa. Just great. Great couch. I sat on it yesterday, just very comfortable, very easy to add to your room, watching sports on or watching TV, cuddling up with a book. It's just a great couch for any living room. Now this is a woodland piece, beautiful little cabinet. It's got the elk etched in the top of it, handmade. Woodland is one of the finest furniture brands that we get the luxury to carry, so we love it. We love having it in the store, and we have a lot of it in the store right now, so it's a great time to come by.
Well, and you can see from these photos, you have some incredible brands, and something that we should mention too is that you might see these today, but they go so fast. Like my couch being sold in less than 24 hours. Things go really quickly, so you have to stop in today. Where are you located? What are your hours?
We're in Chapel Square. We're open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 5:30 and Sundays from 10 to 3. So come by and see us. We love having our guests in the store.
Thank you so much, Patty. Make sure tell her that you saw it on TV8 Vail, and make sure you visit Nest today to get all of those great deals. We'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail. Okay, it's a little bit blustery out there first thing this morning, and really, we just want to make your day better. And so that's what we're doing with our Watch and Win package today. So we have our sweet beanie. It's all from Vail Valley Cares, which when you shop at the thrifty shops, that the money goes right back into the community. They do all kinds of great scholarships, and they help local nonprofits. It's an amazing organization, and also really great for spring cleaning if you need a place to donate some items. So we have our coffee mug, we have our beanie. We also have our Boost Oxygen. They were just on Shark Tank not too long ago, and they scored a $1 million deal with Mr. Wonderful. So great way to try it out. And then we also have 2 tickets to the Beaver Creek ice skating rink. So if you want to go up and maybe have a fun date night this week or just go out with some friends, really cool. And then of course, repping your favorite TV station on the mountain is always a must. And this is great for our winter conditions, and then also for the summer. You can wet this thing and put it on your neck while you're out there fly fishing in the summertime. So in order to win our prize package today, I was going to ask you a tough question, but you know what? It's Monday. It's a little crazy out there. We have a winter weather advisory in effect. So I'm going to say our wind gusts could get up to about 30 miles an hour today, according to the National Weather Service. let's say caller number 3, 970-754-8888. Caller number 3 right now, you could walk away with our Watch and Win prize pack. So keep on calling 970-754-8888. Caller number 3, you're walking away with our sweet Monday winter weather advisory prize pack. So keep on calling. We'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail.
This weather report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
For over 60 years, Warren Miller has captured the spirit of the mountains and the culture of snow sports. Tune in to TV8 Daily at 3 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. for timeless Warren Miller films presented by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
As the region's most preferred orthopedic practice, we specialize in keeping you active and getting you back to the things you love. The physicians at Vail Summit Orthopedics will take care of all your orthopedic needs from head to toe.
Don't miss coverage of the 2020 Burton U.S. Open Snowboarding Championships. Watch Good Morning Vail Friday and Saturday, February 28th and 29th from 7 to 9 a.m. for athlete interviews, followed by live coverage of the slopestyle and halfpipe finals starting at 11 a.m. TV8's live coverage of the Burton U.S. Open is brought to you by All Points North Lodge, G-Shock, and Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery.
The book report is brought to you by the Eagle Valley Library District. Read, learn, grow.
Hey, congratulations goes out to Taylor from Brooklyn, New York, who was our Watch and Win winner this morning, caller number 3 on this very blustery Monday morning. And, you know, when conditions are like this, I mean, of course, you have people like Chris who are so excited they want to get out there on the mountain. Then we have other people that might just want to have a nice, cozy time indoors. And of course, our local libraries really provide that experience, whether it's in Avon and Gypsum and Eagle. And they also have some really great programming for the teens and also, you know, for the young at heart, honestly. So there's a brand new facility. Well, it's not, I guess it's not brand new, but it is brand new to the Eagle Library because they just did some massive renovations, but it's called the Spark Studio. And this is your chance to create and to learn and to do a lot of it just through self-discovery, to be able to do it on your own and really kind of learn and grow. And whether it's virtual reality, or maybe you want to play with some of the photo equipment or the video equipment, the 3D printing, there's just some really great technology that you may not otherwise have access to. Like, there it is right there, the 3D printer, and also, you know, editing software and things of this nature that a lot of times can be really really expensive and really hard to actually get your hands on. So really great way to go in to utilize their resources and to just get the creativity up and running. And whether you are a young adult, whether you're an adult, all you really need to do is go in and sign a waiver, and then the librarians can walk you through the rest. But it's totally free to access, and evld.org is the website for more information. Up next, we're going to learn about this really incredible promise that Vail Resorts has made, and it's all about not only the environment, but also really lifting up the employees, and we're going to learn more about it coming up next.
What would it look like to make an epic promise to our planet? At Vail Resorts, everything we do is driven by the spectacular natural environments that we operate in. The environment is our business and our passion, and it's why we are making a commitment to protect our local natural resources and address the most pressing global environmental challenge. Today, we are setting a goal to achieve a zero net operating footprint by 2030.
It's a commitment to zero net carbon emissions by 2030, zero waste to landfill, and zero operating impact on our forests and habitat.
Since 2008, our existing operations achieved a 19% reduction in energy usage.
Now, we're committing to another 15% improvement in our efficiency.
To make this happen, we're investing $25 million in capital on energy-saving projects.
We're committing to purchasing 100% of our electricity from clean, renewable energy sources.
We'll strive for zero waste by working with our communities, partners, and guests to maximize recycling and composting.
And we'll protect these beautiful places by minimizing the impact of any future development and planting or restoring an acre of forest for every acre of forest that's been displaced.
It's our epic promise to our employees, to the communities in which we work, to our guests, and to our planet. And it's going to require the innovation, passion, and dedication of all of us to get to zero. This is what epic looks like.
Introducing the most capable Sierra lineup ever.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
This weather and mountain report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, now also on Colorado's K3 Channel 3 statewide.
This right here is a shot of our junior ski patrol program that just finished over in Vail, I believe, and this was sent in by our coworker Beth McKenzie. So pretty cool that this is a program that's available to some of our local youth to get out there and to see what it's like and what it takes to be part of our ski patrol, which I think I think all of us can be really grateful for the work that they do each and every day. They work really, really hard and they're so good at what they do. And just by the way, too, when it comes to ski patrol, they are working really hard to get the mountains open this morning, but because of the winds that are moving in, because of this winter weather advisory, there are some delays with some of the lifts opening at both Vail and Beaver Creek. So if you want to look, Vail has been posting it on their Twitter account. Beaver Creek has been posting it on their Instagram account. So pretty significant delays when it comes to getting out there this morning. So good idea to take your time, grab some breakfast, get a nice cup of coffee, relax, and temperatures will be reaching into the 20s for our daytime highs today. And according to the National Weather Service, very blustery. We could see those wind gusts up to 30 miles an hour. And that winter weather advisory that we have going on right now is expected to end at 9 a.m. tomorrow. So the snow continuing into the evening and overnight hours, low around 7 degrees tonight. And then as we look at what's happening with our conditions out there along the resort mid-mountain conditions, we're going to be seeing maybe another 2 to 4 inches of accumulation throughout the day today, and then maybe another additional 1 to 3 overnight tonight. So not huge amounts of accumulation, but hopefully some nice fresh turns in store for us tomorrow as that snow tapers off. And again, that winter weather advisory expiring at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Also some cold air associated with this advisory. So temperatures only reaching into the teens for the daytime highs for tomorrow, and then overnight lows right around that 1 degree mark. But as we get into Wednesday, we have that first Burton US Open concert that starts at 6 o'clock at the Solaris with Luke Matrani. And then we're going to start to see the weather just improving as we get into the finals for Friday and Saturday. Temperatures in the 30s and 40s, looking absolutely beautiful out there. So a little bit of a wild start to our weather week. But coming up, we are going to learn more about, I believe, one of our favorite ski patrollers of all time.
People think it's glamorous. First ones on the mountain, the iconic red uniform.
Okay, bud.
But it's a really important job.
I got you.
You have to take it seriously. When you put on that vest, it changes you.
Let's go, bud.
Chris still takes me up the mountain a couple of days each week. The thing that's kept me coming back are the belly scratches. There's nothing like the wind in your fur as you ride up Chair 4. I'll never forget when Chris and his family showed up in Michigan to take me home. He had one look at me, and he realized I had real potential. When they lifted me into that big truck, headed for Colorado with my new family, I knew it was going to be the adventure of a lifetime. When I started on Vail Patrol, I was definitely the odd one out. There'd never been a dog on patrol, and no one knew exactly how or if it would work. But Chris knew how important I was to the team. He's been my guy from day one. In the early days, I thought it was just a bunch of games. After all that training, I know it's not just a game. We have to be ready on the front lines for a real emergency.
I'm at PHQ.
Patrollers at the time could be a little intimidating. But when I was around, suddenly people were more interested in our work. They stopped by more often, and not just when there was an emergency. When Chris was busy showing me the ropes, the rest of the team discovered an unexpected talent of mine. I'm adorable, and adorable dogs are magnets for people. I guess you could say I brought a softer side to patrol. And so they thought it would be a good idea to bring on more dogs. They're just puppies, and they too thought it was just playtime. I had to let them know when they put on their vest, they've got a job to do. I never really thought about having a legacy before, but I see how the program's grown. I see that we did something important. We made this mountain a better place. And we've had a ton of fun doing it. But I'm not done yet. I've still got plenty of chairlift rides and belly rubs left.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, outfitters of Vail Resorts professionals. Visit them in Lion's Head to get outfitted for your day on the mountain.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
As the region's most preferred orthopedic practice, we specialize in keeping you active and getting you back to the things you love. The physicians at Vail Summit Orthopedics will take care of all your orthopedic needs from head to toe. When the mountains are your office, professionals choose Helly Hansen gear. At the Helly Hansen store in Lion's Head, our professional staff can help you gear up like the pros. From our versatile layering systems and technologies to help keep you comfortable on your adventures, to our colorful and stylish casual collections, we have everything you need to keep you feeling alive. When you wear our gear, you feel what the pros feel.
Hi, I'm Dan Talene, owner of Carrots Jewelers in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 35 years. Here at Carrots, our passion is exclusive custom jewelry, and we take pride in our one-of-a-kind designs. Carrots is a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry, accented with selected paintings, sculpture, and ceramics. For more on our custom designs, call 476-4760 or visit our website at carrotsvale.com.